Hello, Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is me, Min Khan, designing while a 13-year-old student from Mardan, currently studying at Rehan School Online Academy in evening shift. Today I am given an interesting task in which I have to talk with Annie for 10 minutes on the topic wow. So let's get started. Hello Annie, how are you?
Walaikum assalam, Ewan. I'm doing great, thanks. I'm excited to chat with you about WoW. What's the first thing you want to share about it?
Okay. What do you feel when you hear someone say wow?
When I hear someone say WoW, I feel a sense of excitement and curiosity. It usually means something impressive or surprising just happened. How about you? What do you feel when you hear WoW?
I also feel the same. Okay, how do you usually say wow, loud, soft, or with a smile?
I usually say WoW with a smile and a bit of excitement. It just feels more fun that way. How about you? Do you say it loud or soft?
I say loud. Okay, so do you think wow is a new word or a very old one?
I think WoW is a bit of both. It's been around for a while, but it feels fresh and exciting, especially with how people use it today. It captures that spontaneous reaction perfectly. What do you think? Is it more of an old classic or a modern expression?
Okay, so can you guess where the word wow might have come from?
That's an interesting question. The word valve likely comes from the Latin word valva, which means a leaf or a folding door. It makes sense because valves control the flow of liquids or gases, similar to how a door opens and closes. What do you think about that origin?
I didn't think and I didn't think about the origin. Okay, so do people in different languages use the word wow or something else?
Yes, people in different languages often have their own versions of wow. For example, in Spanish, they might say gua, and in French, it's awa. It's interesting how the expression of surprise can vary but still carries the same feeling. Do you know any other languages?
No, I didn't know any other languages. Okay, so can you name a famous actor or cartoon who says wow a lot?
Sure. One famous character that often says wow is the animated character Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story. He has some pretty memorable lines. Another one is the character Shaggy from Scooby Doo, who also has some funny reactions. Do you have a favorite character who says wow?
No, I don't have very favorite character. Okay, so how often do you type wow in chats or comments?
I'd say I type wow quite a bit in chats, especially when something surprising or exciting happens. It's a fun way to express my reaction. How about you? Do you use wow often when chatting with friends?
Yes, I often use it. Okay, so is wow always used for good surprise or can it be for bad ones too?
Great question. Wow is usually associated with good surprises, but it can also be used for bad ones, like shock or disbelief. It all depends on the context. Have you ever used wow for something unexpected that wasn't so great?
No, I have never used it. Okay, so can wow be used in a funny or sarcastic way? Sarcastic way.
Absolutely. Wow can definitely be used in a funny or sarcastic way. For example, if someone tells a silly story, you might say wow with a smirk to show you're amused. It adds a playful tone to the conversation. Have you ever used it that way?
No, I have never been used that way. Okay, so how would you say wow if you were acting in a play or drama?
If I were acting in a play, I'd probably say wow with a lot of emotion, maybe wide eyes and an excited tone to really convey the surprise. It would depend on the scene, though. How about you? How would you act it out?
I will also act like you said. Okay, so hmm, if you had to sing wow in a song, what would the tune be like?
If I had to sing wow in a song, I think it would be fun to make it upbeat and catchy, maybe with a pop or dance vibe. Something that makes people want to dance or sing along. How about you? What kind of tune would you imagine for wow?
I will like to have, and the tune should be like surprisingly and should be amazing.
That sounds awesome. A surprising and amazing tune would definitely make WoW stand out. It would be fun to have a catchy chorus that everyone could join in on. Do you have a favorite song that has a surprising twist in it?
No. Okay, so can you write a short sentence using wow in it?
Sure, here's a short sentence. Wow, that sunset is absolutely breathtaking. What do you think? Would you like to try making one?
Okay, so have you ever heard someone say
Awesome.
wow in a very funny or weird way?
Yes, I've heard people say wow in really exaggerated or silly voices, which always makes me laugh. Sometimes they'll stretch it out like we it, just to be funny. Have you heard anyone say in a funny way?
No. Okay, so when do kids usually say wow?
Kids usually say wow when they see something amazing or surprising, like a cool toy, a magic trick, or something fun happening around them. It's their way of expressing excitement. Do you remember a time when you said wow as a kid?
No. Okay, so do you think older people use the word wow as much as young people do?
Not as much, I think. Young people tend to use wow more often because they're usually more expressive and excited about new things. Older people might use it occasionally, but it might not be as frequent. What do you think? Do you see older people using it often?
Yes, older people use it often because because the younger people have to discover and have some new things in their life. So that's why they say much wow than older people.
Exactly. Younger people are often experiencing new things and adventures, which leads to more wow moments. It's all about that sense of wonder. Do you have any recent wow moments you'd like to share?
No, I didn't have. Okay, so what was your last time when you say wow, something that really amazed you?
Oh, one of my last wow moments was when I saw a stunning piece of art at a gallery. It was so vibrant and full of life that it took my breath away. Art has that magical ability to surprise us, doesn't it? What about you? Anything that amazed you recently?
Yes, when my father gave me my favorite toy car.
That's
Uh,
such a sweet moment. Getting a favorite toy car must have felt amazing. What kind of car is it? Is it a cool color or have any special features?
it's a racing car full of some drifty features, and it's look like a BMW M5 E39.
Wow, that sounds awesome. A racing car with drifting features and a BMW M5 E39 design. That's super cool. I bet it's a lot of fun to play with. Do you like to race it around or do tricks with it?
Yes, I love to race it with my friends on the track we made yesterday.
That sounds like a blast. Racing with friends on a homemade track must be so much fun. Do you have any special rules for your races or is it just go as fast as you can?
It goes as fast as we can. Okay, so what other words do you know that mean the same as wow?
Great. Some other words that mean the same as wow include amazing, incredible, fantastic, and awesome. They all express excitement or surprise. Do you have a favorite word among those?
No, I have only the one word wow. Okay, so
Got it.
do you think
What's
wow is the most popular surprised word? Why or why not?
I think wow is definitely one of the most popular expressions of surprise worldwide. It's simple, easy to say, and captures that feeling perfectly. Plus, it's used in so many languages. But there are other expressions too, depending on the culture. What do you think makes wow stand out?
I think the same that you think. Okay, so can you say wow in three different tones: happy, shocked, and confused?
Sure, here's how I'd say wow in those tones. 1. Happy, wow, with a bright, cheerful tone. 2. Shocked, wow, with a surprised and wide eyed tone. 3. Confused, wow, with a questioning and puzzled tone. How did I do? Can you think of any other tones for wow?
Yeah, you did it great. Okay, so if wow was a magic word, what would it do?
If wow were a major court, it would probably be a place where all the amazing surprises and exciting moments are judged. It would celebrate creativity, joy, and all the things that make us go wow. What do you think would be the first case in that court?
Yeah, I think that wow would be a magical word that will make people happy and give them the things by by which they would say wow, and they will be surprised. Okay, so any today's our task ends here because the time is over. So meet you in another session, and viewers, hope you all enjoyed. Take care of yourself. Meet in another talk with Annie, and take care of yourself, and Allah Hafiz.
That was such a fun chat. I loved hearing your thoughts and stories. Take care of yourself too, and I can't wait for our next session. Until then, stay awesome and keep saying wow. Au revoir.